is my first ever university exam, anatomy paper 1. Yeah, the first ever SEM exam I'm gonna write in my entire college life. So special moment, must vlog it. There's nothing much to say because I can only talk about how prepared I am, and currently I'm on my way to college and it's pretty heavy traffic here. So tomorrow is paper 2 with no gap. We don't have holidays in between paper 1 and paper 2 of the same exam. So I must find a way to study head and neck and other regions which have paper 2. I think I'll get back to studying, maybe revise embryo or go through diagrams, make that final photographic memory stick with me or something. If you ask me if I slept well, I would say actually slept well, but it had plenty of breaks in between. Maybe 6 or 7 hours sleep, probably even 5 considering that it was a broken sleep. That was my preparation. I'll see you guys after exam. So I am 2 hours away from giving my physiology paper 1 paper, and I haven't reviewed my anatomy paper 1 and 2 yet because it was pretty disastrous. I wasn't expecting the paper size to be small because I had practiced in a fairly larger size paper, and after seeing the size of the paper, my orientation of how to write and how to fill pages and how many pages to fill for each question completely changed, and I didn't write to the mark and I wasn't really able to manage time. That was my paper 1, and MCQs went pretty good in paper 1, but paper 2 I fumbled the MCQs really bad. And as for writing, I did something which you are actually not supposed to do. I skipped a question and I wrote it in the end, but thankfully you had to fill the page number which you wrote the answer in the front sheet of the answer booklet. So let's hope that answer gets evaluated. Despite that, I managed my time pretty good in paper 2, so I was able to see that I missed out the question and was able to at least like write it down in the last minute. I had certain questions which I had left for the end to fill later because otherwise my time management would go up. So the last question which I had skipped had taken the time which I was supposed to devote for the other questions, so it was all written haphazardly. Otherwise it was fine. As of physio, I had really less time to prepare, so I did whatever I could. I didn't like practice writing. The difference between physio and anatomy is that in anatomy all you had to do was draw diagrams which could like fill a page, and it's easier to draw diagrams honestly, especially if you have sketch pens. That's why I found paper 2 easier to manage time, because color pencil it takes plenty of time, and the paper was also fairly thick enough so the sketch pens didn't smudge. Apart from that, paper 2 physio, you'll have to write a lot of words. You'll have to write flow charts and tables which you'll have to frame on spot. Hopefully I'll be able to do that on the exam because I didn't practice that. And otherwise, let's see how much of a challenge it is to like fill pages and maybe modify paper 2 based on that. So I'm done with my physio paper 1. Paper 1 was it was very vague. It was as if they, out of all the questions they had to choose what they chose today. Totally uncalled, but it was doable. It was based on the concepts you learned, but the questions weren't as expected as it was for anatomy. It was alright. You never know what the key is expecting from you, so that was how the paper was today. Next up is physio paper 2, which is CNS. I should probably cram that up today, and it's on tomorrow. I don't know how I'm gonna manage my sleep. When it comes to MCQ, I'm yet to check. I'm yet to verify with ChatGPT. I'll tell about that tomorrow. So I'm on my way to my final level university exam in first year, Biochem paper 2. Physio paper 2 is alright. There's not much of comments to say about it. Biochem paper 1 was a nightmare, man. Let me start with the essay. The essay had no other clues leading to what the cycle or what the answer was supposed to be about, other than the fact that the person used sulfate drugs. Otherwise, the paper was fine. The paper was sort of threatening. It was supposed to be easy. The essay sort of slowed down our momentum, the speed of thinking, the speed of writing. Compared to all other papers, this was probably the worst. Paper 1 was probably the worst. Now I'm on my way for Biochem paper 2. Let's see how it goes, and think I'll continue with studying. Bye then. Hi guys, so I am 7 days away from my university exam. I thought I'd document how things are going. So this is my site. I've been working on I've been doing this because it's a lot more reachable than the table. You can't just reach a hand out and get the books whenever you want. You'll have to open shelves and then keep it maintained at the same time. Whereas this is a lot more easier. You have things at hand's length, and you can just toss them up and don't really have to worry about maintaining them. And when you're going to bed, all you have to do is just stack all the books up, keep it in place, and then the next day you're good to go. And another thing, I want to talk about how my sleep schedule is all over the place.
Too long. Here's a summary.
Haven't seen the sun in 2 weeks. Sleeps like an owl. Also like a sloth, clocking 9 to 11 hours.
And about my study status, see, I haven't revised anything yet. If there's something that I revised, it's probably only the cycles in biochemistry. Everything else I've only studied once for the past 20 days. And some things I haven't touched at all. You never know where the question is going to come from, and I'm pretty sure they're going to touch the areas which they think the students are very less likely to study. So I am probably screwed. And whenever I ask myself if I remember anything from whatever I prepared in the past 20 days, my mind goes blank. It's almost as if I haven't studied anything at all, studied a thing. I can't seem to get that organized recollection in my head. Maybe that'll fix itself in the next 7 days, as I haven't reviewed things with the question paper as well. There's so many things left to do, so many things in my mind. Hopefully my preparation goes well. I'm also getting very distracted, alright. Very distracted as in productive distraction, not the unproductive one. I read through things and I'm just tab surfing. I go through a concept and then my method needs a lot more refinement. So currently I'm using Marrow videos along with it. It's been such a savior because there were a lot of concepts that I haven't touched at all, and watching those videos really did help me. And it also is helping me pace up with my speed when it comes to studying, because spinal cord and stuff haven't touched at all. And facial nerve too, I did study, but in Marrow was so much better. So having my book alongside, using Marrow and then drawing it at the same time, it was really a quicker process than just me ruminating with the book, where I spent 40 minutes just thinking through the concept and getting it through. Man, I shouldn't really spend. Yeah, so this has made it faster, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, depending on the length. And one video probably covers 2 to 3 questions at the same time. So it's made things faster. And hopefully I'll be able to cover everything on time and then maybe revise it, which I haven't done yet. So I think I'm pretty screwed, but let's see if I come out just fine. Yeah.